right, good morning, everybody. Joe Van Doren here, and welcome to our Virtues Pick for today. I am running a little bit later than usual, but had some really pressing kind of issues come up for one of my clients, and so we worked on that a little bit this morning. But the word that we have today is such a wonderful word to end the week on, and one to really focus on at all times, and that word, that virtue, is love. So it's a very interesting word. Let's read the description of it as given to us by the Virtues Project, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. Love is at the center of our being. It is the vital force that gives us energy and direction. It connects one heart with another. Love is irresistible attraction and affection for a person, a place, an idea, or even for life itself. Love is cherishing others, treating them with tenderness. Love thrives on acceptance and appreciation. It has the power to heal. It calls us to continually hone ourselves while releasing the need to control or make someone in our image. Nurtured by commitment and seasoned by kindness, love is our greatest gift. Well, this is at the heart of the matter, right? I just had to say that, because I believe that love is at the center of our being. It is who we are. It is what our inner being, our source of life, is all about. You know, in the Bible, it says that God is love. And I believe that since we're made in His image, I believe that love is the center of our being also. It's when we feel our very best. It's when we are our very best, when we're giving love without trying to control, but at the same time giving everything that we have with acceptance and appreciation for whatever it might be, a person, a place, a thing, an idea, or even, as the description says, for life itself. Today, though, I will tell you that one of the things that I was faced with just in the last week, in the last few days actually, was a young person who was saying that they loved this other young person, and I'm talking about teens, and because they weren't getting the attention that they wanted, were saying that they were going to hurt themselves. And may I just say, that is not love. And so it's distorted thinking. And whenever we have a situation where we feel the need to control someone else or to make them do something for us to feel good, we can be sure that that's not what our inner being is all about. We can be sure that that's not what the source of life is all about. We can be sure that it's not love. And so as I think about this today, I'm just looking at it from the viewpoint of about myself, you know, how am I doing in this regard? Am I demonstrating this quality of love in a way that others, that the people that I demonstrate my love towards do not feel as if they're controlled, or that I'm trying to persuade them to be something that they're not? Because I do believe that we're all unique individuals. We all have our own personalities, temperaments, skills and talents, and we have all these things that make us uniquely us. And I don't believe that it's right for any of us. And I include parents in that. As a parent, we don't have the right to tell our children who they should be. It's just a belief that I have. It's not that we don't guide them. It's not that we don't correct them, but we are not trying to remake them. And so we are allowing them to be who they are. And to me, that is the greatest way of showing love. It's just we know that we're demonstrating it when we feel our very best with another person, or with an idea that we're working on, or when we feel connected to a place that we've been. And we've all felt that, I'm sure, at some time. For me, if I'm up in the mountains, or I'm watching a sunset, or I'm watching a sunrise, which I do on a regular basis, it's when I feel my very best. I have a love for that. And so the question I think that we have to all ask ourselves is, are we giving love? Are we sending out that energy in a way that is able to connect with others? And if you believe in the law of attraction, as I do, we can be sure that it's impossible for us to attract love if we are not able to be love, if we're not loving, right? And so this is why, even though I don't see it particularly mentioned in this description, but I believe one of the most important things that we can do is learn to love ourselves. It's something that I've worked on for a long time, still working on it, because we can be pretty critical of ourselves, or I can be pretty critical of myself, at least. And I know for a fact that many of the issues that we deal with in our life are because of not loving ourselves enough. And so I don't know if I'm asking you to be selfish, but I would say that if you can't love yourself, then it's pretty hard to demonstrate a balanced kind of love with anyone else or with anything else. So those are my thoughts today. How do we teach our kids love? It is, of all the virtues, this is one that really calls for modeling unconditional love for our children. When we model that, when we give them our unconditional love, and teach them to love themselves for who they are, not for what everyone else wants them to be, but who they are, is one of the greatest gifts that we can possibly give to our children. So those are my thoughts today about that. If you want to learn a little bit more about giving this or developing this virtue in our children, we can talk about that anytime. And if you'd like to learn a little bit more about that, then I'd be happy to do that with you personally, or just send me a note and we'll do some videos on it. But it's an extremely important thing for people for their children to grow up in a balanced way. So those are my thoughts today about this wonderful virtue of love. I'll be focusing on it today and how I'm treating myself as well as treating other people. And so until Monday morning, and don't forget, on Saturday and Sunday, we always put up a virtue on the website or on the Facebook page. But until Monday morning and we come back on video again, keep practicing the virtues. Focus on love this week and the 4 C's of successful families, and that is clarity, communication, consistency, and community. Until next time, bye.